What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the final video of the day. And this one comes from a lad's Bible. Not a site that I generally read, but this one is an interesting story, so I thought I'd read it. And it's by Dr. Dre. So, Dr. Dre has been served divorce papers, at the cemetery as his grandmother is laid to rest. Now, this is kind of, a little bit of a shocking one, right? Because it's not the typical thing that you'd expect. But Dr. Dre apparently was reportedly served with divorce papers in a cemetery while he was burying his grandmother, which, if true, is disgusting. The rap icon, real name Andre Young, is currently in the midst of a divorce proceeding with his 24 years wife, Nicole Young. His wife for 24 years. Jesus, I explained that so badly. And according to TMZ, in the latest twist of fate, a process server attempted to give him legal documents regarding money owed to Young while he was laying his grandmother to rest. Sources close to the couple differ in where they claim the documents were served, with those on Dre's side saying they were given to him at the burial site, while those connected to Young have said that it was served in the car park. Now, I just want to say this. I don't give a damn where these papers were served. I don't. Dr. Dre could have been at freaking McDonald's in the drive-thru ordering food, and someone came up to his window and served him on the day his grandmother was laid to rest. He could not even be at the cemetery, and what they did was still disgusting. That is despicable. It's absolutely disgusting. How would any of you feel if you were laying to rest someone that you cared about, who was, a really deep friend or family member, and someone came up to you and started saying, "Well, you need to do this, you need to do this." How would you feel if it was, I'm not saying you were getting divorced, how would you feel if it was someone trying to serve you papers for divorce? Or how would you feel if it was someone trying to serve you papers for a debt you owed? It could be rent, it could be anything. How would you feel if it was someone from your employment coming to you and going, "You need to be at work. Why aren't you at work? Huh? What are you doing? What are you burying someone you love for? Hey, you got this to do, you got this to do." How would you feel if that happened to you? I can tell you now, you would not feel good. You would feel angry. There'd be a bitter taste in your mouth. It would ruin the ceremony, the day. I don't know how to describe it because it's such an important and intimate and personal thing. Like, there's the ceremony, and there's speaking to people, and there's the reminiscing part of it, which is important. And then there's also afterwards the personal time where you really think about that person. I'm sorry, it's choking me up a bit because I've lost people as well, and I can't imagine that on a day of such hardship and pain that you would have to have this experience of someone trying to get money from you, right? It's not the time or place. Someone trying to manipulate you to do something, or threaten you, or serve you with a warning or whatever. It doesn't matter what the situation is. This is the day you're burying someone that you care about, and that should be treated with respect. Not just for you, but for them, for their memory. Everyone deserves to rest in peace, and to think that on that day, regardless of whether it's the car park or the burial site or the after event or where it is, that disrupting that is acceptable. It just doesn't sit well with me. So let's go down into it. So according to the reports, the music producer has already paid $325,433 of a total of $1.5 million ordered by the courts. Dr. Dre claims this figure is a mistake and that he's already paid everything that he's owed to pay to her. However, she has said that there's an outstanding balance of a whopping 1.2 million. Lad Bible has contacted Dr. Dre representation for a comment. Young filed for divorce last year and cited irreconcilable differences. Earlier this year, it was reported that Dr. Dre had been ordered to pay his ex-wife nearly $300,000 every single month in spousal support. I just want to say this is something else I don't understand, right? Spousal support shouldn't exist. Shouldn't exist. I'm saying this now. I don't care whether you're a man or a woman. I literally don't care where you fall on any part of the relationship, regardless of who the partner is, whoever is financially the better and financially the worse. Don't care. Spousal support should not exist. If you want to get divorced, you get divorced, and that's it. Nobody pays anybody anything else. You have your divorce agreement, which is you get this much, you get this much, blah, blah, blah. If you have a prenup, that's the agreement that you go with, the prenup. If you don't have a prenup, then it gets divided, 50-50, whatever the court decides, right? And that's it. This spousal support nonsense of, but I was married to you for 10 years, so you owe me this X amount of money every month for the next 2 years because I have a standard of lifestyle and, I deserve it, right? I don't care who it is, which partner it is. This should not exist. It's disgusting. If you want to get divorced, you get divorced, that's it. You want out, out means out, right? You don't love them, you don't want anything off them. And to me, it just seems like you're just money grabbing, right? It's money grabbing. At that point, you're not saying, oh, you hate that person. And you're like, oh, well, I hate you, so I'm going to take as much money as possible. And just to emphasize this more, Young initially asked for a colossal $1.9 million a month, as well as having a $5 million law fees paid by Dr. Dre. Miss Young wanted so much because of her extensive monthly outgoings, which include entertainment. I don't know what this entertainment is, but it's entertainment, which equates to $900,000 a month. Now, I just want you guys to imagine, what could you do with $900,000 in a month for entertainment? Now, please explain to me down below, outside of buying, cars, because, right, we can do that where you buy cars and stuff, but we're talking about entertainment, we're not talking about vehicles here, right? This specifically says entertainment. What can you do? Can you guys think about that you guys can do that will equate to $900,000 a month? I want to see your list where you work out everything that you could do to hit this number, and it can't be the same every month. You've got to figure out how every single month you're paying $900,000 just to have fun. Then her education is $60,000. So a month. So in 1 month she's paying more than people pay a year for college tuition. Laundry and cleaning is $10,000 a month. Don't know how that works. I have a washing machine. I don't pay 10 grand a month to use it. I have a washing machine and dryer. I don't pay 10 grand a month to use them. That's for sure. Clothes. Clothes are $135,000 a month. How many clothes do you have to buy every month to hit $135,000? Also, how big are your wardrobes? Well, that's a stupid question. If you want $1.9 million a month, that house must be freaking huge. She must have dedicated rooms just for clothes. And charitable donations, she wants $120,000. $120,000. So she wants Dr. Dre to pay her $120,000 so she. Why? Why would she need the money to donate to charity? Surely he could just donate to charity himself. And her mortgage, which is $100,000 a month, which I can believe. I can believe that one. That's at least the one that I can believe. Oh, and telephone and cell phone and email. A telephone, cell phone, and email cost $20,000 a month. Can you all tell me, with your unlimited data plans and phone calls and, you know, your free Gmail and all that, y'all tell me on your $100 plans how you end up paying $20,000 a month? Just saying. Come on, I've set up a private website, guys, and I can have email, and it doesn't cost me $20,000 a month. I can set up a phone plan, and I can do that for like $40 a month. I can do all this for like $50 a month and be fine. But apparently, Miss Young needs $20,000 just for a telephone, cell phone, and email. Whoever uses the fucking telephone these days, because I don't even know. But the divorce settlement has been particularly bitter due to dispute over whether their prenup was still valid. Well, it was because they didn't sign an agreement to invalidate it. So yeah. Apparently there was arguments that copies were ripped up and therefore that nullifies it, which isn't the case. That's not how it works. A written agreement that's signed, you have to sign another agreement to say, I void this agreement. I do not want to stipulate to the blah blah blah. Both parties agree that this agreement should be null and void. Or you go down the legal route and get it removed because there's violations or it's unlawful or something. That's how it works. You either have to agree to not agree to the agreement anymore, written in an agreement, to not agree to an agreement anymore, or you have to go to court and prove that the agreement is an agreement because it violated the terms in order to become a contractual agreement. It's long-winded. I'm not going to go into it. I don't fancy going through all the legal jargon again. There's a reason I don't do law, and that's because I didn't enjoy doing it at college or university. But yeah, that's that. So that's the final topic of the day. Like, comment, subscribe down below. Let me know how you spend $20,000 on your cell phones and emails. Let me know how you could spend $900,000 on your entertainment. And tell me how your washing machine and dryer cost you $10,000 a month. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, take care. I just thought this was hilarious. And also deeply sad for the first part.